What's up? What's going on, YouTube? I miss you guys. I think it's almost been about, 3 weeks since I've been on. Let me tell y'all something. When you work a full-time job, sometimes it's hard picking up this camera and start talking about stuff, even when they have so much of stuff in the news that you do want to talk about. Gosh, and it's so hard to video when you have the next car looking at you. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah. People are so nosy. But anyway, like I was saying, when you have a full-time job, sometimes it's hard to be dedicated to making videos every week. And I'm trying to put more thought, energy into doing it. But anyway, let me make this quick. As a game, another black brother got killed. Nipsey Hussle. I knew very little about him, but I knew that he did a lot of positive things in his community out there in Los Angeles. And it's just so sad. I heard about him getting shot in front of his store in LA. And, from what I heard on the news and other social media, networks and stuff, they were saying that he got shot 6 times. I was like, golly. And then as time went on, more details came out about him getting shot 5 times to the body, 1 to the head. Nah, I ain't really no expert in no gang member, type of shooting. But it seems to me, sounds like that was more of some type of hit, more of a Navy SEAL type of shooter. Now, I ain't saying gang members can't shoot like that. I'm not saying that. But it just, from listening to the details, it just sounded like it was more of a experienced shooter who knew how to knock Nipsey down and really kill him. I mean, it sounded like something real personal. Like they really was trying to shut him up about something. Now, I do know that he was supposed to be doing a documentary. I didn't even know about this guy. See, you learn so much, but it's so sad at the same time. He was supposed to be doing a documentary about this doctor. What was his name? Dr. Saba, S-E-B-I. I might be pronouncing it wrong. But this guy, I don't think he was I know he practiced medicine, but I'm not sure if he was a licensed doctor. I'm still a little confused about that situation with him. But he had patients who he had cured from HIV and AIDS and diabetes and herpes and all kinds of, well-known illnesses that once you get, you can't get rid of. And, and it's so sad because Dr. CB, oh God, I hope I'm not pronouncing his name wrong. But if you look him up, you know who I'm talking about. They end up killing him. It's crazy. This man who he had cured, and he had all the documents on black and white and evidence as well to prove in court, because he won a couple of court cases behind that, because they arrested us behind saying that he didn't have the license to practice medicine. But somehow he won each court case and still was going forward with it to prove to the world that I know how to cure AIDS, HIV, and all these other illnesses. Unbelievable. And look what happened. They ended up killing him. So I guess with Nipsey Hussle, he did his investigation on this doctor who had got killed, and also wanted to do a documentary on him to also bring awareness as well. So it makes you think, it kind of makes you think, like, is that the reason why or was it gang affiliated, or did it have something to do with this documentary? Because let me tell you something. When people who stay woke, they think outside the box, and they tend to want to speak up on real stuff like that. Try not to cuss y'all. Speak up on real stuff like that. The government don't want y'all doing that. The FDA they don't want y'all stopping their money. People who are, developing illnesses like HIV, AIDS, diabetes, the FDA don't want y'all stopping their money. So you think they're not going to shut somebody up who talking about a cure? Okay? No, they want their money. As long as that a person got HIV, AIDS, and all these other illnesses, and every other chronic type illnesses where you have to take medicine all the time, they getting rich off of it. So for people to come out who want to do a documentary on stuff like that, or people who are, from some other type of country or whoever who came up with medicines or who know how the body works and what can actually heal, that the FDA probably don't want us to know, they will get rid of you. They will shut you up. And it's so sad. It is so, so sad. I mean, don't get me wrong. To come out with something like that that can cure AIDS or HIV, that would be a blessing. This man said that he also cured cancer too, I think. So to have medicines that can cure stuff like that that's killing people all the time, especially cancer, that would be a blessing to all of us. Because cancer is just coming out the woodworks. I mean, it's like, man, it's like it don't even have to be hereditary. People just popping up with cancer. Animals catching cancer. I mean, it's crazy. You don't know if it's the food, the water, stress. I mean, you just don't know. The toxic air, the pollution, and all that. You just don't know. So to have someone like him, Dr. Sebi, I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong probably, Sebi or Saba, it's so sad that they killed him. But when you put two and two together, you know why. And I have mad respect for Nipsey Hussle to want to do a documentary on this doctor, because a lot of people like myself didn't even know that he exists. I'm sure some, but like me, I didn't know. So, to have something like that to come out, I mean, that would have just been awesome. That would have just been amazing. It would have woke a lot of people up as well, But it's so sad because, we don't know if this shooting with Nipsey was gang related. We don't know if it was something dealing with the government. We just don't know. So hopefully more information will come out about this. And man, just rest in peace to his family. It's just a sad situation. It really is. And I hope that, I hope the truth come out about what happened to him. All right, y'all.